Hello, welcome to Harrow Park Model Railway. Today I'm going to show you a couple of tenders that I purchased. This locomotive, the Princess locomotive, came with the early tender which had the Mark II couplings. And the trouble is, if you mix Mark II couplings with Mark III couplings in the rolling stock, they tend to come adrift on curves or crossing points, etc. So I managed to get this one, which is the later with the Mark III couplings. And I thought all I have to do now is change the tender over depending on the rolling stock that I'm going to be using, whether it be the early rolling stock or the later rolling stock. That was the idea why I got the tenders. And also I've got this Hornby 00 Barnstable die-cast from the early 60s, and it didn't have a tender, and I thought, what a shame I can't run it because I don't have a tender with it. I bought it fairly cheap, but it came without a tender. But this LMS tender now in green fits on it perfectly. I know it's not the correct tender, but in the later days of steam, locomotives were swapped over to run on different regions where they would normally not run. And sometimes the tenders were swapped over as well. So if Barnstable ran on former LMS rails, it could quite easily have been paired with a former LMS tender. So that allows me to run that one now, which I couldn't run before because there was no tender available. I've got here the Albert Hall. That one came with a Great Western tender. And if I want to run that one as nationalisation as British Railways, I've got this tender now with the British Railways emblem on it. So it's a case of just swapping the tender, and then it's post 1948. Of course, with the Great Western, the numbers stayed the same, so there's no problem there with the numbers on the cabs. So that's nationalisation, and that one's just Great Western. That allows that locomotive to run in both periods. I've got this LMS Princess. I think it's from 1968, 69 period. And that one would run obviously with the LMS tender. But if I want to run it as nationalisation, so British Railways, I can now run it with this one. I know that the number would be incorrect for the nationalisation period because only 4 digits instead of 5. But who's going to notice? People see what they want to see. If I've got a maroon Princess, even if it's a LMS number on it, and they see a British Railways tender, people see what they want to see. So I can run that one as nationalisation. I can run it as LMS. My Albert Hall can now run on both Great Western times and also the period from the Great Western, from the British. Oh, I'm going to get it right in a minute. British Railways. My Princess can now run with Mark II couplings or Mark III couplings, depending on which is required. And my Barnstable can now run using this green former LMS region. Okay, that's the reason why I bought these extra tenders. It allows me to do lots of variable things with the locomotives now that weren't possible before. Okay, so I'll say bye bye for now, and I'll catch you again later. Bye bye.